Welcome to New York City. Today, we have the Albuquerque Vipers squaring off against the New York Giants. Both teams coming into this afternoon's game with a 2-3 record. Albuquerque finally got off of their losing streak last week as they defeated Seattle again. Meanwhile, the New York Giants, as we saw, they are sitting at 2-3, and they're not really a great team. They are led by a rookie quarterback they took in the second round, Omar Maguire. They're also suffering a couple of injuries here. Both of them are above average players at right tackle and at, I believe it was right guard or somewhere on the offensive line, so they're not 100% healthy going into this afternoon's game. Albuquerque is going to have the privilege to start off today's game with the football, and we're going to start off keeping things on the ground. That's what you like to see from Figgins. Albuquerque, we're like number 2 in total offense, and almost all of that is passing yards. I think we're one of the worst teams when it comes to running the football so far this year, but we can definitely throw it. Vaughan Lewis over the middle makes a great catch. Great job there by Cross evading some pressure. He wants to throw the football again. Pressure in his face. She floats us over the middle. What are you doing? Isaac Ford with the interception. He's going to return it out to the 45. And Cross limping off of the field. That is not what you want to see. In reality there, what happened is I just ended up pushing the wrong button, and no good there. Almost 1,000 yards for Maguire and 3 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Probably a second cousin or something like that to Toby Maguire. He's going to hand the ball off to their other rookie, Thurman King, who picks up 6. King with over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season. They do still have D. Stevens on the roster, but he's just a backup for now. Maguire attempting to run it there, but he's going to lose a couple of yards. They got some pretty solid receivers, especially Reggie Brown. He's about a 90 or 91 overall, and he leads this team in receiving. Speaking of Brown, he makes this catch, but he's going to be about a yard shy of the sticks, and Albuquerque's defense gets a stop. Larry Fitzgerald makes the catch there as Dawkins is in the ballgame now, and that's going to be a first down. Now Figgins bounces this one to the left side, and he's got himself another 10 yards, loses the football out of bounds. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Dawkins still in the game. He's looking to throw as we still have no update on Cross. He's going to go for it all on this play, and I think Mathis may have had half a step on him, but the ball was not placed in the right spot. Thank goodness it was nothing serious for Cross. He's right back into the game, and he's dropping dimes immediately. Lewis making another catch, and we're in Giants territory. Cross, pressured to his right now, makes some moves in the backfield. I'm not sure what he's doing. Can't get the football out to Ron White, though. Will Tillman in the backfield, and he gets the carry, taking it to the left side, and that's going to be about 9 yards for the former Redskin. 3rd and inches, Figgins in the backfield, he stays in the block, and Cross can just pick it up himself, sliding inside of the 30. We got a pretty solid drive going here, but we also did in the last drive, so let's not make any more dumb mistakes. Nice run there by Figgins, Ford on the tackle. Now on second down, it's Riddle with the carry, and the rookie brought down in the backfield. New York probably has the best defensive line in all of football. They have one of the best defensive tackles and 2 fantastic players on the right and left ends there. So it might be a real challenge to run the football today, even more so than it has been in the past. Although we have gotten some pretty nice runs going so far today, and that will allow us to take a 3-0 lead. Here, Thurman King is going to get the carry, and there's another fantastic defensive lineman. This one plays for Albuquerque. Fannin with the tackle. It's not even going to matter, though, because there was holding. So, first and long, pressure in Maguire's face. Quaim Holt knocks the pass down. Maguire dropping back to throw again. He's got time, and he's going to connect with Chad Jackson over the middle. That's going to make it 3rd down and 4. Last play of the quarter. It's a toss to the right for Stevens. Brought down in the backfield by Slater. And that's going to be quite the way to end the first quarter there. A big-time defensive stop. Albuquerque looking to extend their lead now on what's been a defensive first quarter so far. And New York's defensive line making a big play there. This pass is going to be dropped. Fitzgerald had it in his hands. That is very rare. New York back out here on offense. This pass should have been intercepted by Asante Samuel. Maguire, very lucky he dropped it. Now off the play fake, he's going to try dumping it off to his running back, but Kelly breaks it up. Third down, it's a third straight throw by Maguire, and a third straight pass breakup. Get off the field. Vipers back on offense, and cross is going down. New York sent the blitz, and it worked. That's Reggie Torber. Cross looking to throw. He's going to step up here, looking for Fitz, and he can't bring it in. Double man coverage, but still right off of his hands. Some uncharacteristic drops so far today for Fitzgerald. Maguire fires this one over the middle, nearly caught, nearly picked. Kelly breaks it up, though. King in the backfield, and he's going to take this one. It's going to go to the right, and that's going to be about 7 or 8 yards for New York, and that will make it third down and short. New York yet to convert on third down, and that trend continues as Albuquerque gets another clutch stop. But it's still a very low-scoring game right now. That pass is going to be caught by Ward, though. Taking it to the left side, turning on the burners. 99 speed. Jamarcus Ward takes it all the way. Dangerous throw by Cross. It could have been jumped and gone the other way for 6. Instead, Jamarcus Ward takes it using all that speed of his. One of the fastest players in the league, and takes it all the way for 6. New York finds themselves down 10 points now. Toss to the left by King as they're still trying to get the ground game established and really just their offense in general established. Only 2 yards there, though. And this pass picked off Russell Reed in open space. 2010. This is going to be a pick 6 touchdown. Albuquerque Vipers. The backup safety Russell Reed making a huge play there. So now the Giants down by 3 scores. Here's Elias Hobbs on the kick return. He's a really good corner. In fact, one of the best in the league. He's also a pretty solid return man here, but he hurt his elbow after a good return, and he's going to have to limp off of the field. New York looking to take advantage of that big kick return there. Nice throw by Maguire, floating it over the middle for Reggie Brown, and that's going to be a quick first down. So now they're in Vipers territory. It might be for the first time today, actually. I don't remember. It's at least close, and we get an update on Hobbs. He has a sprained elbow, and that's why you don't put your star players at kick return. Brown making another catch over the middle in his second year here with the Giants, and he's one of the lone bright spots on the offense the past year and a half now. King with the carry, some nice blocking there. He tries to make a move. Doesn't really work out for him, but he has 7 or 8 yards. Why not give it to him again? More good blocking for King. Makes a move on Kelly, and he's down inside of the 10. New York sniffing the end zone. Maguire floats this one right side. He's got his tight end Bill Quick, and he's going to be down at the 1. Second down and goal as we reach the 2-minute warning. Maguire wants to take it himself. Caught from behind. Still yet to convert on third down. They're going to try to get into the end zone, and he's lucky he wasn't intercepted again there, this time by Darren Gordon, a fellow rookie, but they are in field goal range, and the Giants will finally get on the board. Just a couple minutes, not even a couple minutes, less than 2 minutes left to go in the half, but Albuquerque looking to keep their foot on the gas as they're going to try to make this a win streak now. Nice pass on the left side. Cross throwing this one again. He's got Ward again, and he's down inside of the 5. No 2-touchdown game for Jamarcus Ward, but that second catch will put him well over 100 yards. Goal to go now. Cross dumps it off in the flat. Touchdown, Vaughan Lewis. And when it rains, it pours. We are looking at come in here and just to stomp all over the Giants. But hey, they're not done with this half of football either. Chad Jackson picks up a solid gain. On third down, Maguire goes up top for Reggie Brown. He just mossed him. I mean, that was kind of a mossing. He went up and caught that one and gets across the 50. Trying to get some momentum before the end of the half, and he almost threw another interception. Only 20 seconds left. They really got to be careful with the time they have. That's going to be a nice catch by Hall on the left side, and Dwayne Hall has a first down. That will result in them calling a timeout with 9 seconds left. And they have another field goal here, 24-6. That's going to be your score going into halftime. If you guys have been enjoying today's game so far, leaving a like on the video would definitely be appreciated. Now, the New York Giants with the football as we start off the third quarter. Off the play fake, Maguire goes up top in the triple man coverage and incomplete. Maguire once again dumping this one off, or at least attempting to, and his pass once again is going to be incomplete. On third down, somehow he gets that one out to Reggie Brown, but he's going to be shy of the first down marker. 4th and 4, get off the field, nice 3 and out by the defense. Figgins is going to make this catch now for Albuquerque as we're looking to try to keep our foot on the gas even still in the third quarter. He has 7 yards. This pass is going to be caught by Phillips, turning it upfield, trying to replicate Jamarcus Ward's play, but he can't quite do it. Now off the play fake, Cross once again has Figgins wide open in the flat and might as well give it to him. 10 more yards there for the running back. Now Cross dropping back to throw again. He's going to go right side. And if you keep leaving Kirk Figgins undefended, you know what? Cross is just going to keep throwing it to him. Now goal to go. Tillman right up the middle, bouncing off of defenders, and he's down inside of the 5. 2nd and goal, White with the carry, and he lost the football. Picked up by Williams, and then he loses it. New York jumps on top of it, and that is exactly what they needed at this time. They are pinned pretty far back in their own territory, taking over at their own 9-yard line. Dwayne Hall does make this reception, though, and that will get them more breathing room. So now they're cooking at their own 17-yard line. Maguire fires over the middle for Brown, making a nice catch as he was pretty wide open there. And that's going to move the chains. Already halfway through the quarter. It's going by pretty quickly here. And that pass is going to be incomplete as the pressure got to Maguire. Now he's going to throw this one right side. And very lucky he wasn't picked off again. That's like the 3rd dropped interception by this Vipers defense today. Cross looking to throw here, and he's going to get hit, and the pass falls incomplete. Now faced with a 3rd down, Cross throws right side. Once again, Larry Fitzgerald unable to hold on to that one, but he had a little bit more of an excuse there. And New York's defense with the stop. Maguire throws low for Jackson, but he goes down and makes the catch, and it's going to be a solid gain of 8. Maguire once again trying to lead this comeback. He's got Chad Jackson again. The former Patriot gets out to the 40. Now looking for the 3rd down conversion, and they've got it. It's Dwayne Hall making another nice reception. He's not a very highly rated player, but he's made some nice catches today. Now Maguire throws right side. Jackson comes back for it, and he has another 1st down. Maguire once again throws this one right side. Brown makes the catch, tries to turn it upfield, but Kelly denies him of that, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They have converted twice on 3rd down today, but they're not going to do so here. Nice pass breakup by Gordon. Offense stays on the field on 4th down. King gets away from Fannin, and he has a 1st down. And now the football's on the ground, though. Scooped up by Eugene Thomas. And Thurman King went from 0 to 0 real quick there. I'm not even sure if it was a real fumble as I took a second look at the replay. It looks like that left knee was down before he lost the football, but New York is not going to challenge it, so you know what? I'm going to take it. Cross looking to throw here, and his pass is going to be broken up on 3rd down as Albuquerque really just looks like they're milking the clock right now and might be a little bit too early to do so. New York still has some potential to come back, although they haven't really shown it here today. 3rd down and long now. Maguire wants to throw. He's going to pump fake here, and he finally goes down. It's about time we got ourselves a sack. It was 4th down and 20, and they basically have given up on the game as they go to punt the football. So now Albuquerque back out here on offense with the backups in the game, actually. Brandon Jones making a nice catch there, and now Dawkins connects with Phillips over the middle. Try to get Ray Dawkins some nice film out there because we're committed to Orlando Cross, but especially in his past preseason, Dawkins really showed us what he can do. He also makes some questionable decisions. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even say that was questionable. It was an open receiver who he just saw late, and that can also improve in time, especially if, I'm not the one controlling him. I definitely think he has some potential to be a real good quarterback in the league, and so he might get traded in the offseason. It is week 6, so we are past the trade deadline. I did look into potentially trading for someone maybe in the secondary or something, but ultimately no one was really available that I wanted here. New York on offense trying to get into the end zone now. They're slowly driving downfield against the backups. The fullback almost scored off the tipped pass. Both teams have only converted on third down twice today. New York looking to change it, but it's not going to. Asante Samuel in the end zone keeps New York out of it. Great play there. Terrible throw by Maguire. After this game, I don't know if there's much hope for him in the NFL. Of course, he has a long way to go. He's just a rookie, but with the passes he tried to make today, he only completed 30% of his passes just about. He had a terrible game. Albuquerque probably should have won by more. Both teams were shut out in the second half. We got close to scoring in the third quarter until Ron White fumbled. But Cross, he played pretty good, 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 dumb interception that could have very easily been avoided if I just didn't push the wrong button there. So 100% on me for that one. Kirk Figgins, 30 yards for him on 11 carries. So once again, not a whole lot going on the ground game. Figgins is really hit or miss when it comes to running the football. He did have 5 catches, though, for 40 yards. Vaughan Lewis and Jamarcus Ward with the touchdowns, though. Ward broke out some amazing catches today. He only had 2, but they went for a total of 129 yards. Looking at the defense, John Kelly once again leads us in tackles. 5 tackles for loss. Baron Cleveland with a sack. And then interceptions, Russell Reed and Asante Samuel each got 1, and Reed took his back to the crib. We had a battle of 2 AFC powers here as we recap what happened this week, and Pittsburgh bounces off of their only loss of the season here. They are going to defeat the defending Super Bowl champions 20-10 in a pretty dominant win, and it looks like Pittsburgh is back in the mix. Well, we had an old rivalry renewed here. Indianapolis with the win over New England, handing them their first loss of the season. 2 touchdowns by Big Ben, but even more so, Reggie Bush with almost 150 yards. A huge free agent signing there. And then Anquan Bolden went off for $133. And this was the game of the week. New Orleans was down 28-3 at halftime, but they end up forcing overtime at 36 apiece. Curtis Williams with a touchdown with 5 seconds left to go in the game to tie it up. But ultimately, the Cowboys do hold on here, 39-36, and New Orleans' only win this season has come against us. Another close game here, Seattle with the win over Arizona, 23-22. 2 touchdown passes by Vince Young. Jim Middleton, 2 touchdowns. He's one of the worst starting quarterbacks in the league. It goes to show Arizona's 1-5 right now, but you know what? They kept it close with Seattle. Speaking of some of the worst starting quarterbacks in the league, Darrell Wyatt is now the Kansas City quarterback, but you know what? They're 3-2, and they just defeated the Titans, and Tennessee's pretty good this season, especially with Shannon Pleasant. And what about the Green Bay Packers? What has happened to them? They're going to lose this game against the Bucs 17-10. I'm getting flashbacks to this past January. At least it wasn't the championship game, but man, Tampa Bay actually looking pretty good this season. Kyle Cates might be putting it together. And that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, leaving a like would be very much appreciated. But until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.